Howdy y'all, Christi here with Little Salty Homesteader. A cold front came through here in North Texas. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am actually working on leveling out the slope that comes off of the back of my house. I'm going to be trying to level it in two different areas for raised beds. Originally I had set up a raised bed right here, right up against this edge here, but it does slope a little bit, so I had to take all the soil out and move the raised bed, and now I'm going to try to build it back up, level it out, and then put that bed back, fill it back up. And then I purchased another raised bed to form the second row of my tomato patch, and I need to level out where that is going to go as well. This is actually probably going to take me multiple days, simply because I'm kind of doing this on my lunch break for my work day, so I don't have an unlimited amount of time today to spend on this. But I do need to get going on it because even though it's pretty cold today, it's only like 42 degrees. Here in just a few weeks, the tomatoes will need to come out and be planted into these beds. So let me show you kind of the mess that I'm working with now. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is where the raised bed was. That's where it is temporarily. The soil has been removed, and you can kind of see how it kind of slopes. Oh, sorry. So you can kind of see how it slopes this way. So I need to level it out, you know, add in some mulch and stuff to level out this front side, bring it a little bit higher. Second raised bed is going to go here where this gorilla cart is in the way. I will move all of that out of the way. I need to move these grow bags and all of that stuff. So this is going to need quite a bit of mulch and work to level out because it has a much steeper slope than right up here. That one is more gradual because it comes out from the house and then kind of starts to go down. So a lot to do. I really need to get this one done first, so that's going to be my focus today, and then I will worry about this one probably this weekend. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay down a little bit more cardboard here. I'm going to spread a little bit more of this soil out. I need to fill in a divot here from the rain gutter, kind of making a mess. So I'm going to spread this soil out a little bit and then put down some fresh mulch. Put down some fresh cardboard, and then I'll be ready to start dumping that mulch on and then building a nice level platform. Made quick work of that. Okay, so I'm using cedar mulch. You can use, I'm just kind of making this up as I go, really. I got cedar mulch because it smells good. It's supposed to help repel some pests like mosquitoes, which we get really badly here in North Texas, and it was inexpensive. It was like $3.47 per bag. So that's why I went with that one. Obviously, any kind of hardwood mulch would be good as long as you can make sure that it wasn't sprayed with any sort of funky stuff. I have 3 bags for this first bed. I'll have to get more for the second bed, but I definitely need to get this one put back before it warps or bends or something. to see how far I could get as far as like spreading it out, trying to get it pretty level. I have one more bag. I just remembered. This is the problem with making things up as you go. I just remembered I should have wet the cardboard to sort of help start that process of it breaking down. It will also kind of help alleviate any air gaps. So as I'm spreading out this mulch, it will actually go where it's supposed to go and fill in those gaps. So let me do that really quickly and keep trying. Okay, and one more thing. It's probably easier to spread this mulch with a rake of some sort. I don't have one. I mean, I have like a little handheld one for like working inside the raised bed or like in very small spaces, but I don't have a long one like this. I have a hoe and I have a shovel. So I'm just going to make do with the tools that I have and try to get this spread out at least a little bit before I have to go back in and get back to work. That actually didn't take too long at all, and I still have one more bag if I need. What I am going to do is I'm going to run to the garage and get the level, and I just want to make sure that it is as close to level as possible in several places down. I don't want to just check one end. I'm going to check, 4 or 5 places and just try to get it as level as I can from the house to, well, probably like a 3-foot width area. The beds are 2.5 foot. I don't want to put them all the way up against the house. I'm going to bring it out just a bit. So yeah, so words. So let me go grab the level and make sure that things are starting to look the way that they need to. I'm also going to get my hand rake so that I can do some like fine detail leveling if I need. Okay, so I went on the hunt for levels and there's 24, and then my husband has like a really long one which probably won't fit in most of these spaces, so I'm gonna do the best I can with this one, and my bucket that has my tools, also gloves, mostly because my hands were getting really cold. So now we will just start seeing how level this is, and kind of clean up little areas as we need to. So the mulch is pretty level, I would say 95% level, which is going to be pretty good for the raised bed. With such a slope like this, without doing the string and the arithmetic and the geometry that I'm not good at, I'm not really sure how I could get it any closer. At this point, I have to sort of fumble and stumble my way to get that raised bed back along the line, back along this mulch here, and then I'll check it again just to see kind of how level things are and make adjustments as I need to. So one of the things that I was trying to do whenever I put the raised bed back was make sure that I had enough clearance on the edge of the house where it wasn't sticking out past the edge. It's in about that much, so that's perfect. And then it also is not interfering with this gutter here. So that means that whenever it does rain, the water will be able to flow. Cardboard is flying. So at this point, I think I actually do need the big level to check to see how things are, you know, leveling out and such. But I'm gonna let that sit for a little while before I make any adjustments, sort of let gravity do its thing. That wet cardboard, I'm gonna let the wet cardboard kind of sink down a little bit. I may come out and spray it some more with some water just to help break it down, you know, help it decompress a little bit. We shall see. That's all I have time to do right now because I do have to get back to work. But let me go ahead and clean up the mess that I have, take the level back in, get my shovel, get my bucket. Yeah, so let me grab those things, and then that will kind of be it for this video. Just showing how I'm leveling this out. I don't think you guys want to see a repeat process for the second bed. Whenever that does come in though, I will do a full assembly video because I do think that it will be really useful for any of you guys that might be considering a Vego Garden bed. That's what all of these are, and that's what this one is going to be. I find the setup to be pretty easy. I can do it by myself. I don't require more adult supervision. That will be coming out. I will begin transplanting stuff after March 18th, and I will be filming all of that. And then, you know, all my little update stuff that I have been doing recently, those are going to continue as well. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please, even though this is like not, you know, what the typical content on my channel looks like, if you did like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe and do all those YouTube-y things. It's really helping me out. I'm inching my way closer and closer to 1,000, so thanks to all of you that have supported me so far. I am sticking with it this time. I'm not gonna quit. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and find a way to get those garden manicures. Bye.